kind of taking that forward?
Yeah, I really just think, just executing like we did in the fourth quarter, and also just, having that confidence during the game. I think it really builds up, when you're able to go out there and execute the plays and execute your job. You're naturally going to make plays, and I think that's what, we saw in the fourth quarter. We were able to just make plays because we were doing our job.
You guys have gone up to Baltimore quite a few times in recent years, including in a playoff game. What, if anything, makes it hard to play there, and what's the mentality about playing them again in a game that both teams, with the way the standings are, really need this game?
Yeah. First I think, they have a great fan base. So, the stadium's going to be loud, so we're going to have to, execute on, whatever they, decide to do with the cadence. Doesn't really, matter to me. But I think really just mentality-wise, you really got to go in there. You just got to be tough. You got to execute. You really got to just play one snap at a time. And, you just can't really let that fan and that crowd, get into, really into the game.
Some of your teammates called the Christmas game embarrassing. They were upset about the score and just kind of the lopsided nature of the game. Do you hold on to that? I mean, is last year, or do you say, hey, you know what, we'll use that in some kind of motivational way?
Yeah. I think it's like 50-50. I think it plays a little bit into it. How you want to approach the game. And also, I think, that was last year and this is this year. So you can't really, let that carry over too much. But as far as just, what they did to us and, how they played, they came out and they really, they whooped us. So, you don't forget those. Use it as motivation a little bit. But, at the same time, this is a new team. That's a new team. And this is a new year. So, you just got to go out there and you got to play your best.
Thanks for your time.